Rahul Gandhi predicted that India will not be able to give jobs to its youth in the coming days as he attacked Prime Minister Narendra Modi's policies at a virtual press conference today. The crisis would hit home in the next 6-7 months, he said, reminding that the media had made fun of its prediction earlier this year on the coronavirus. India will not be able to provide employment to the youth. This is obvious. It has never happened in 70 years that our country is unable to give jobs to the youth, the Congress leader said. He said, the media made fun of me when I warned the country that there will be a heavy loss due to COVID-19. If you don't believe me, don't listen to me. Today I am seeing that our country won't be able to give jobs. If you don't agree, then wait for 6-7 months. The reason he explained was that those who would provide jobs in the unorganized sector had been finished by the economy. An all-out battle has broken out between Parliamentary Standing Committee on Information Technology Chairperson Shashi Tharoor and the BJP after the former suggested summoning a panel meeting to discuss the alleged misconduct of Facebook India. After Shashi Tharoor and BJP's Nishikant Dubey submitted their respective breach of privilege notices against each other to Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, the Saffron Party MP wrote another letter requesting Birla to remove the Congress leader from the post. Rathod, a former union minister, said that the IT committee member has no issues on summoning whosoever the committee feels needs to be summoned for the protection of the rights of citizens of this country, but he also added that the matter should be discussed in the panel first. The slugfest started after Shashi Tharoor said the standing committee would like to hear from Facebook official about its hate speech rules in wake of a report in the Wall Street Journal which claimed that the social media giant refused to apply such rules to certain ruling party politicians in India. The Punjab government has ordered a daily night curfew from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. starting on Friday and a weekend lockdown in all the 167 cities and towns in the state as a part of the strict response to the worrying surge in coronavirus cases. The emergency measures, which will be in place till August 31st, include restrictions on public and private transport and a ban on public gatherings except weddings and funerals, and closing of 50% of shops selling non-essential goods in the 5 worst affected districts. Chief Minister Amrinder Singh, making the announcement on Thursday, called for a warlike preparedness to deal with the spike in coronavirus cases. Indore is India's cleanest city for the 4th time in a row and Chhattisgarh is the cleanest state for the 2nd time as per the Swachh Sarvekshan 2020 results that were announced by Union Minister Hardeep Singh Puri at the Swachh Mahotsav being organized by the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Gujarat's Surat gets the 2nd place and Maharashtra's Navi Mumbai is number 3 spot in terms of clean cities with population more than a lakh. Jharkhand is the cleanest state in the category of less than 100 urban local bodies. This is the 5th edition of the annual cleanliness survey of the country. Former Indian captain MS Dhoni shared a letter sent by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulating the cricketer for his achievements following his retirement from the international arena. The name Mahendra Singh Dhoni will not be remembered merely for his cricketing statistics or specific match-winning roles. Looking at you as just a sports person would be injustice. The correct way to assess your impact is as a phenomenon. Prime Minister Modi wrote this in the 2-page letter. An artist, soldier and sportsperson, what they crave for is appreciation, that their hard work and sacrifice is getting noticed and appreciated by everyone. Thanks Prime Minister Narendra Modi for your appreciation and good wishes. This is what Dhoni tweeted in reply.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.